Hey guys, it's Rebecca from Mama Bear Custom Wreaths, and welcome to my channel, Mama Bear Custom Wreaths, where I make wreaths and all things home decor, and I show you how I do it all. So today we're going to be working with a grapevine wreath. You're going to be seeing a lot of the back of my head, but I just find that grapevine wreaths are easier to work with if you have them up like this versus on a table. That's just me. So that's how I like to bake mine. So let's get started. We are going to take a grapevine wreath. I already have mine up. And I found this cute ribbon. I don't know where, somewhere on sale. And it's this plaid, white, black, and red. And I thought that looked really just nice and rustic and Christmassy. So we're going to use that as our ribbon. And I say we do our tails about that long, and I'm going to make big loops. So pinched where my tail is, I'm going to make a loop about that big, I think. Yeah. And so where I want to make my loop, this is the beginning, this is the end, I'm just going to pinch both ends and come together, okay? So it's going to look like this. If you look at it sideways, it looks like a little jellyfish. So then we're going to turn it sideways, and we're going to bring our ribbon from the back to the front and pinch it in the middle. We're going to eyeball this, and we're going to see if they're about the same length, okay? And they are. Okay. And if you like to measure them, you can. Just make sure you pinch at the top, at the bottom, eyeball it or measure it. Same procedure, okay? So now I'm going to take my ribbon and go from the back to the front again. And I'll make the bottom bow. And I'm going to try to kind of keep my loops about the same size. And I'm eyeballing it because no one's going to actually measure it. They're just going to eyeball it themselves when they see it. So we're all good. Okay, so we pinched it here. Now we're going to take our ribbon again from the back to the front. And we're going to make another loop. Okay, so that's what we have now. And do I want to do two more? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, so we're going to take our ribbon from the back to the front again, pinch it, eyeball our loop. Okay, and then top to the bottom again. And we are going to take a chenille stem to the back, okay, just like that. And we are going to take our zip tie and tie it right in the middle with our chenille stem, because we're going to use our chenille stem to attach our bow to our wreath. Okay, and just fix our ribbon before we tighten it. That looks good. Tighten it. We're going to take our wire cutters. We're going to cut it with that. And then I just dropped my bow. We're supposed to throw it away. And then I am going to take my ribbon scissors. Yes, we only use ribbon scissors. We don't use regular scissors because that does not make our ribbon look nice and straight. We want a surgical line when we cut the bottom. So we use our ribbon scissors. I do have a link. You can get these on Amazon. They're really not expensive. They will make your expensive ribbon look more expensive. So here we go. Here's our bow. We have our zip tie, and then we have our chenille stem. So I am going to weed it through our grapevine. And just, I'll show you, it's just going through the back. And then we're gonna get the other side and weave that through as well. And then we're just gonna tie that. And tie it, just tie it, put it back on. And then, there we go. And then just fluff our ribbon out. Okay, and I have, aren't these so pretty? So I have these, they have acorns, they have berries, they have snow. It's just so rustic looking. I love these. And we're gonna use these and we're gonna probably cut the ends over here a little long. I may not be able to actually. Oh, I did, yay! Okay, and we're just gonna stick these through our grapevine. See where we like it. I think that looks really pretty right there. And we have another. I'm going to kind of curve this. Again, I'm going to cut this. We don't need it to be that long. It's going to poke through our wreath if we keep it this long. Perfect. And then put this one through. And I think that just looks perfect. So let's glue it in. I have my glue gun. I do have a link to this also. This is really cool because it's wireless. You can take it anywhere and just, you know, and it uses the same battery as I use for a lot of other tools. So it's kind of cool. So we're just gonna put our glue on our stem here, a nice little blob, and then put it back in. And we're going to do the same to the top. Just add some glue. I think I need a glue stick. And then add this right over here. And then fix our bow, roll them out, puff them out, and then the bottom part we're going to just kind of massage and roll. So that's what that looks like so far. I think it looks so cute already. I love it. Now you can leave it like this, or if you want, you can add a little pine cone right in the middle. Isn't this so cute? I love this so much. It is such a simple wreath to make, but it is so pretty. It is just classic rustic Christmas. I'm in Texas, so I'm in southern, well not southern, I guess. I'm by the shoreline in Texas, so I don't get snow. I really don't like snow, but I love snow in my decorations. So this is a great way to feel like you have snow. And if you do have snow, well, this looks great. It matches the outside. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and tell me what state you're watching me from. Like I said, I'm in Texas. I'll see you on the next tutorial. Bye.